Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevin here, and today I want to give you guys some tips, or maybe a tutorial if you want to call that, on how to get and create a successful YouTube channel. Now, a lot of people actually ask me, so Kevin, how do you get 3,000 subscribers? How did you get there? What does it take? Can you give me some tips? So, for all those people out there wondering, or just maybe you're having some struggling, or just don't really know what to do next, hopefully this video can help you. You might not see me vlog the entire time. I'm probably going to cut some things I might be talking about during the video. But either way, hope you guys enjoy it. And let's take the first step. So I actually made a little bit of a notepad here. Didn't take me too long, but let's go through the first steps. The first step is you have to create quality videos that are considered high quality for that date. So let's say, hypothetically, this is 2010. You could get away with uploading 48 or 480p videos. You could. Maybe even get away with like 360p, I think the one below that. But if you do that, it's going to be really, really bad quality, and people aren't going to enjoy it. You go up to 2014, 4 years later, and almost 2015 now, getting there in a few months. You're not to upload very high quality videos for our time. So what I'm saying is, don't be uploading 480p, don't be uploading, like 10, 20 FPS. If you're going to be doing it, you got to do it right. For video quality, I'm going to say right now, in this time date, you're going to have to use 720p or 1080p for sure. And try to run around 60 FPS. I know the consoles, some of them only run at 30. 30 FPS is fine, but for the quality, for the pixels, you need to have at least 720, and 1080p is really what you should be using. But not everybody out there has like a really good rig. By rig I mean PC, if you don't know what that means. But not just PC, but I mean computer in general. If you don't really have a good computer, or maybe your recording equipment can't do that, then maybe you could try 720p. But for me, I use an Elgato, and that gets 1080p, 30 FPS done easily. So that's what I use. That's just for the video though. So try to do that. But the next part is the audio. This is a big issue I noticed on YouTube with a lot of other commentators. Is a lot of times they have these really crappy mics. I think they might be Xbox mics. Actually, I guess they're technically Microsoft mics, but they're like the little ones that go on your ear, and they're just, those aren't going to do very well for you guys. You need to save up some money. That's what a lot of YouTubers do. They save up their money from, working a job at McDonald's, doing some random job wherever at, and get a decent quality mic, like the one I'm using right now. If you're curious about my microphone, it's an Audio-Technica ATR 2100 USB microphone. It's a dynamic microphone, so if I go over here, it's not really going to pick me up if I'm over there, but if I get close to it, it sounds really good, and it doesn't pick up a lot of clacking and my controller as much as my condenser mic does. But don't buy a don't buy a Blue Snowball mic or Yeti. Get a nice dynamic microphone like the one I'm using right now. If you guys want to check out the Elgato or the microphone I'm using, it's in the description. I'll put the links to them both on Amazon if you want to check them out. But that's just for audio and video. You have to be high quality. You have to be up to date. So maybe in 2 years now, maybe 1440p is going to be a thing. I know a lot of people are actually already rolling out 1440p, so maybe even less than that, maybe like half a year, whatever it is. Eventually, maybe we're uploading 4K videos, I'm sure of it. So you got to keep up to date, and you got to be doing the top quality that you can, because nobody wants to see bad quality anymore. Alright, so number 2, this is getting into the nitty-gritty of YouTube. Being a trendsetter. This is a really hard one. This is what defines most YouTubers, and this is something you have to do that's unique, something different. And one good example I can have for you is Drifter. His channel is spelled D-R-I-F-T 0R, and a few years back he did a lot of YouTube videos where he basically broke down like Call of Duty guns and explosives and the game mechanics itself, and really went in depth on explaining them. And if you can do don't do that, because you don't want to you can do that, but what he did was he created his own trend, something that was unique, no one else was doing, and his channel just blew up from that. Have you seen his Black Ops 2 in-depth videos? Those videos get a crazy amount of views. His channel skyrocketed from that, and overall he's a really good YouTuber because he decided, hey, I'm going to do something different, something that not a lot of people are going to do, but it's also something that's popular. You don't want to be creating these really unique videos on, that one worm game where you're chasing around. What is it called? It may just called Worm, but you just go on chasing something, or I think it's called Snake actually. Wow, Snake. You don't want to be making a whole bunch of videos on that, unless you're like PewDiePie or something who has already a huge following and just plays PC games. But find a big game, and try to find something really unique about it, like he did, and really go and chase it. If you can do that, trust me, you can get a good channel very easily, and a successful one very easily. If you want an example from me, I almost did that with World Tanks. I didn't do it to the degree that Drifter did it. I would love to do it like to the degree that Drifter did it, but for me, really, I just did it up to the point where I am now 3,000 subscribers. I did World of Tanks, Road to Tier 10, Soviet Steel on the 360. But a lot of people like to say my channel is solely based on World Tanks, which it pretty much is based at the moment. But if you go back, I actually did Call of Duty videos like breakdowns of weapons, stuff like that. And the breakdowns of the weapons was actually something not a lot of people were doing. And those videos got a lot of views. I think one of my Call of Duty Ghosts breakdown videos, which was somewhat new game from a year ago or so, got more than 10,000 views, and that was when I only had like 1,000 subscribers. But those videos took a lot of work, and it was on my Mac, so problems arise. I'm not saying Macs are bad. It was actually I was using Final Cut Pro, which actually I love that program. But really, find those trends. Try to be a trendsetter. That's the biggest thing I can really say to you. If you're going to be copying other YouTubers, you're not going to get anywhere. If you're doing the same thing, you're just saying Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay commentary. It's been happening for like 6 years on YouTube. Nobody wants to see it anymore unless you have something really unique to say, which is part of the next step. Be yourself. If you're someone who's unique, individuality in a person is something really awesome on YouTube. You see some of the biggest guys with a very, very different personality from other people, and something that a lot of people are actually like. It brings an audience and it keeps an audience, which is something that you want to be for happening for you on YouTube. One good example is PewDiePie. I mean, he's very unique personality, and how he reacts and stuff, and how he is himself, just his personality himself. It keeps the people there and brings them in. And look where he's at now, 30 million subscribers. So congratulations, PewDiePie. You deserve it. Videos are, I think, really good. I mean, a lot of people like to say, "Oh, PewDiePie videos are terrible." No, PewDiePie's videos aren't terrible. They're different, and he can do whatever he wants on YouTube. He's a trendsetter. He's doing his own thing, and it's unique, and that's special. So be yourself, and just don't copy other people. Just be yourself, and trust me, individuality is something that keeps and brings an audience. Alright, so the fourth step. New games make for an even playing field. Now, you're probably wondering, really, what does that mean? Let's take, for example, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, when this game comes out, no one's going to really have any videos of actual gameplay footage that are really in-depth about the game. Yeah, there's people who have like demos, and like people like T. Martin, those guys who get like early access and whatnot. But like it's like an hour of gameplay they each get. They really don't have full gameplay. So those people aren't going to have an advantage as they really would compared to like a game that's already been out for 6 months. Yes, they do have an advantage in the fact that they have a huge following, and that their channel can really just put the tags in Advanced Warfare, and they'll get that keyword searched for, and the videos are going to come up. But when there's a new game, you really have to step up your game. I know I did this for Call of Duty Ghosts, because in Call of Duty Ghosts, I didn't have like any subscribers, and when I got that 10,000 view video, it was amazing because it was something nice and new, and the game itself was new, so it was even playing field, and nobody else was thinking about making these kinds of videos. So when I did it, the obvious happened. It blew up. So if there's a new game, take the advantage of it. Advanced Warfare is a really good one, you guys. If you guys are a huge Call of Duty fan, Call of Duty is already a huge game. It's got a entire giant following. Go and chase after that and try to get it. Because you can do really good in the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, or even the new games. Battlefield 5, whenever that comes out, if there's a Battlefield 5. Any new FPS, any new RPG, any game, it doesn't matter. Especially if it has big followings, go for it, and you can get it. Trust me. But that's number 5. Oh, excuse me, that was number 4. This is number 5. Be consistent. This is so big. And if you don't do this, it's going to be really just detrimental to your channel. So let me explain. Consistency. This is something that you might want to do a lot more as you get more subscribers, like say 1,000 or even 500 would be nice. But if you do it from the get-go of your channel, from 0 subscribers, you can just every day or every other day videos, or I know some videos take a lot more work, might take a week or 2, but if you're doing like gameplay videos, pump one out like every 2 days, but make sure the high quality and good videos, because if you have a consistent channel and you're constantly making these videos, trust me, people will come and they will stay. That's something important. If you're consistent, and this can be applied not just gaming channels, this can be applied to anybody. A lot of these tips are, I mean, if you're consistent, you're going to be having a good following. People already know that you're actually there. They actually care about the subscribers, and it means a lot to them. So be consistent. That's a huge one, because if you are, it's going to bring a lot more people in and keep them there. Alright, number 6, live stream. This is actually sort of a newer thing. Not newer, but it's been around for a few years now. But live streaming is pretty awesome, and if you take advantage of it, I know a lot of streamers do, obviously, because they live stream like every day, like several times a day, or maybe like twice a day, but they do it for like 6 hours at a time. Those people, they have huge followings, and they have huge followings because of their personality and whatnot, but because they're taking advantage of live streaming. You don't have to make a Twitch account to live stream. You can do it on YouTube. You don't have to have amazing internet to live stream. You can do it with 3 megabytes up, 2 megabytes up. I know a lot of people have less than that, but trust me, it doesn't take a whole lot of bandwidth to do it. And I know people are like, oh, well, I have 0.1 up. I can't help you with that. But that's what YouTube videos are for. If you can't live stream, then because your bandwidth, that's unfortunate, and I feel bad for you. But if you can, take advantage of it, because you could be in a worse... if you say right now, I have good internet, I have like 57 by 7. If I didn't have that, I had like 5 by 1. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I wish I could live stream. I wish I could live stream. So whenever I'm in a live stream, I try not to take it for granted and be like, oh, I just want this live stream to end. I don't want to hear all these moaning, complaining in the comments. Although I don't really get that, but some people do. Just be lucky that you have that good of internet, and just try to stream if you can, because it's good. It makes for a fun time, and live streaming isn't something that's been completely, overused or anything. It's actually kind of new to the community after. Well, it was like 2 years ago, but now it's really starting to expand, for good reason, that is. But let's move on to the next step. Try to keep everyone entertained. Now this one can kind of, might be unique to some different channels. Mine is a good example. Actually, another good one is the Syndicate Project, because he has a lot of big Zombies fans, and he has a lot of big Minecraft fans. Now, sometimes he decides to do one or the other because he doesn't enjoy, say, doing zombies all the time, because it can get very boring. Now, although I can definitely agree with him how, zombies gets boring, and that he should really try to, do what he likes doing, sometimes you should just try to pump out a video or two of him playing another game, not another game, but a game. His channel splits between zombies and Minecraft, like I said. He's doing a lot of Minecraft right now, so maybe you should do some more zombies every now and then, which, by the way, he's been doing. He did like a zombies live stream the other day, which, by the way, was pretty awesome. But if you have a channel that's kind of split like that, yeah, you might not enjoy it all that much, but sometimes you gotta do what makes people happy. And that was a terrible voice crack. But sometimes you gotta do what makes people happy, and sometimes just doing a video that you might not love and might get a little tedious at times, you gotta do it, because a lot of people would enjoy it, and you wouldn't be anything without your subscribers, right? But last step, be nice. Now you're like, oh, be nice. This is a good one, and let me tell you why. Because when you do something nice for somebody on YouTube, you never know what could come back 2 years later. Say your channel somehow gets deleted some way, and that guy that you were really nice to 2 years ago remembers what you did for him, the favor that you did for him, and say he knew somebody from YouTube that helped you get your channel back. And that's kind of an extreme example, but there's a lot of them, like, who maybe really nice to this guy, and then later on he gets really big, and to return the favor, he helps you out more, which means more growth for you. Maybe the guy you're helping out is a graphic designer. He gives you free some graphics. There's really an unlimited possibility of things that could happen, and if those things happen, really don't take it for granted. Be nice to people, and don't be a dick to everybody. No one wants to see some show-off cocky guy being all rude and stuff. No one wants to see that. I'm sure actually there are some people who want to see that, but it gets old, and channels that just hate don't go anywhere. Trust me. Videos that hate don't go anywhere. If they do, that's because they're hating on a big person, they just got some attention really quick. Those channels die extremely quick, and the dislike bar in that thing is nearly half the size of the entire like bar. So don't be a hater, be nice, and you never know what the favor could be in return, and honestly, it could be something pretty awesome. Who knows? But that's about it for this one, guys. I just want to give you guys some tutorial, or a quick tutorial on how to get your YouTube channel going, gaming or not. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Those links to the Elgato and the mic will be both in the description. The actual link to a YouTube content creator little website that will help you with some more steps. If you want to check that out, if you do, go ahead, it's in the description. I'll link it all. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. I'd appreciate it. That's about it for this one, guys. Thanks.